Hey, Mr. Franco, this is Miss Janice, and I'm going to do this on camera so that you can see basically what I'm doing. What I usually do is, oh yeah, I said it, my name. And in the background, sometimes, sir, you'll hear my birds. One of them name is DJ, so we call her Deej, and the other one name is JD, so we call her Jade. Okay. But what I usually do is I usually like star this right here, and it goes. And let me put my little pointer on so that you can see. So I'm down here. You can see where I am down here. Now I'm putting my little light spotlight on this thing. Okay, so I usually go right here. I usually save these. So I take this and I put a star here and it says myjobcase.com. And I have a lot of them. But what I usually try to do is see, have you ever considered a real internet job? What I personally, what I do is I try to help people find jobs all the time. And then I do training for the jobs that they get. So I sent you one that had MissJanice.biz. And so anybody that links with me gets the opportunity to have one-on-one time like I'm doing with you. Okay. So that's a positive thing. And I just make videos. And one of the things like here, you'll see like how to make $100 a day online from Google. Um, and you can put in these things. You can put in this, but I take them to websites, and it's going to be kind of slow because it's stopped. It's not really linking over right quick, but you'll hear my voice. Okay. So I take them to websites, and one of the first things I started off doing, which was last year, I said, I'm not going to get anybody a job that's less than $18 an hour. And then so I started going online and doing footwork for the person, and then I just sent them a link. Okay, so and as a thank you, they would normally like give me their email or they will hook up with MissJanice.biz, and then we will go from there. And then as they're on their real life job, and it doesn't matter what they want to do. Okay, so you find stuff that people like to do, but and you find out what they like to do, and then you look for that career in something that's in every city, in every state, in every country. So United States Postal Service, the United States Postal Service is in every state, every city, and every country where they do mail. And if they have schools, in Africa, in Egypt, in London, in Afghanistan, and Portland, Oregon, Texas, Utah, like that, you want to find those types of jobs, and then you just look for it. Now I have it on here because I got my son a job. So let me take a breath. And they're not in alphabetical order, as you can see. But you will see that I do the training. It's the CDL training because you have to get a CDL license, a commercial driver's license. You have to get a certain type of CDL to be a school bus driver. You have to take a air brakes test. You have to take a round the bus test. Oops, stuff like that. So, and you can pause the tape and then relook at it. That's why I'm doing this. Like there was a 23-hour job, Waterworks, and I don't know if that's still on here. Hold on, let me see if I can. See, it's not for some reason. It's doing the, but it's not doing the camera, and so whatever I clicked on is not the one. But anyway, you can see right up here, like postal exam practice. Let's go this way. Maybe I can find it better. Okay, so here's one for the postal exam, and they have the postal exam in every city, every state. And so you want to find. I mean, I just do the footwork. See, postal exam. It's on here twice, but this one is ace your postal exam interview. And people don't know that when you want to be like, say you want to be an accountant. Let me do that one. Like some people are just getting out of jail. So I have jobs for felons that you can get. It's 137 plus companies hiring in all these different states. Um, and for some reason, I see this one, but they're no longer hiring for that. Let's do this one. That's what they're going to say. They're not hiring for this one anymore. See, it's already chosen. It's already marked. So what I usually do is, if the particular job, because that one you got like $3,500 sign on bonus, but you take away all the rest of the stuff, and they show you a map and everything with some. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I think it's because it was checked. So I think it's first group is first group careers. Oh, hi. And this is what I was trying to explain to you. You find jobs that are, just sit back and relax one day and says, there should be hospitals in every state. you know, and then you find one like Kaiser, or you just find the name of a hospital, and then it says this one is United Kingdom, United States, and Canada, and you just find out where the people live, like to help people to get jobs. You just find out where they live. Once you find out where they live, you live in the United States. You click on the United States, and then you can either work for Greyhound, First Student, First Transit, or First Vehicle Services. And this is, and then it tells you what they're hiring in. And it says sign up for job alerts, find jobs near you. You send them to this site right here. Now, the nice part about doing this is you become like a mentor. You become a great mentor, really. But and then they go or say current job openings. So if you want to work for Greyhound, you don't pick Greyhound. If you want to work for First Student, you don't pick none of that. What you do is you pick the job. So say I was talking to a person that wanted to be an accountant. ACC. So you push in accountant and you press enter, and you see it's going there right now. It says, and these are all of the states that they're hiring an accountant in. Okay. Now, I don't live in that state. So what you do is you know that this job offers accountants. This is a job that you can have. So what I usually tell them to do is I say put in your zip code, or so I usually, let me see, nine. I don't know where the person lives. So 97213. And this is a job that you can transfer in. And they might not call it an accountant. And that's what I found out, that if they don't call it an accountant, then you're going to go, well, I don't want to work there then. See, they're doing a radius around my state, my city, my country, or whatever. My city, my country. But they're doing a job around where I want to be. Okay. So then you put 100 miles out, or remove the filter. They're not even asking for drivers here. To me, it looks like they're not hiring any position at all. Okay. But that's not true. You know it's not true, because on the other page, let me see, it's Control Shift F. Okay. So let me, I don't know about, I don't know how to explain it any better than this. But what you do is, like I did see, there's see 56 vacancies, 43, 152, 231. So now it's like, well, maybe it's time for me to get another career until I can get the job that I want. Now, these jobs pay pretty good. Or water company, okay, and there's another one. That one was paying like $23 an hour just to flush the water it's amazing what people will pay to get you to work for them. But it has to be, now you have to hear this part, it has to be a job that's all over. Like you working for the United States Postal Service, it's all over. It's a civil service job. Working for a first student, you wouldn't even know. Like maybe the name of your bus is not called TriMet. Maybe in your city or their city, it's not called TriMet, but it's called something else. Or Greyhound goes all over the place. They even have a lot of the programs that I go through like this on the job sites. They also have affiliate programs. Okay, now hold on for just a second. I don't want you to like administrative um, operation support. I don't even really know what that is, right? But one day I put in the word janitor, and this is how I know. And I'm thinking janitor is in the house, scrubbing not floors, but yeah, scrubbing floors, cleaning the bathrooms, working at the airport because they have airports in every city, every state, every country. I'm just saying, what I'm doing is providing that type of a service. But when I sent you that link, I was showing you that people are looking for legitimate or real, like on the internet jobs. And so I found the cheap. That was the cheapest one that I can find. You can start for $7, and you basically do whatever that link said you do, and then you keep going from there. But then as you grow and learn your system, you're starting to make web pages. You're starting to make your own. Your head begins to expand to do more with what you already do. There was an accountant, and she said, or he, I don't remember which one. They had said that they had been an accountant for 35 years, and they was only making such and such and such amount. And I was like, just your experience alone says got something to say, but I didn't say that. It's just that that's what you do. Let me. The Portland Waterworks is the one that I need. So let me see if I can stay on this page right here and do Portland. I'm spelling water the way I say it. Water works. Portland. Let's do the whole thing works. Oh, see now the word jobs came up. Okay. Hey, it's working even better today. Because normally I have to push Alt Shift F. Uh, let's keep the changes. Okay, we're hiring RNs in Oregon. See, what does it have to do with Portland Waterworks? So what you do? Let me find the right one. Okay, Water Bureau jobs, the city of Portland. So if I don't know what city or state that they live in, I just take them to what I do, and then I just show them what to do. You go to the water company in your city, okay, and then they hire for all kinds of stuff. It says describe for it. They have questions, but there's a search engine box, and I have to find it. So that means I have to make my page bigger. Because if it's under 75%, you can't see half of the stuff that's on the page. I mean, if it's under 100%. Okay, so it says, hold on, let me move this. Hey, why can't I move it? I don't know. Normally I can move it. For some reason, I'm not able to move it. So maybe I can scroll up and down. It says the Water Bureau is not just a place where people work, but a place. Let me see if I can close this. I'll be back. Okay, because I can't see. Well, anyway, every place. Okay, accountant A's. Um, and usually, if you put it in there, or you'll find it in the search engine up here. And a lot of times, they will give you a person's name. So what I usually do, I don't know if you can see it, but I usually hold on like this. I usually scan these into my computer. I don't know if you can see this. This is what I scan, and I do exactly what I'm getting ready to do right now. Because they usually, if they put out that they're hiring, they will give you a contact person. And the reason I'm taking my time to explain this to you, because you really have a heart for the people, and you really want to help them. And even if it's to help yourself, like myself, I have Google Chrome, and in Google Chrome, I'm using this one right here. It's called Screencastify. And then if you do Screencastify, I'm finding out so far that for my computer, this is the best system because see, I'm waving my hands and everything, but normally my mouth will be talking and then the words come later. And so anyway, it says search results for accountant. So what you do is when you're in front of somebody, or and I didn't even do it for you because I'm showing you how it's done. It's like whatever job there is in every single city, every single state, almost some now is in every country, like the bus driver one. And they have like internships for learning how to work on trains. Learning is whatever that they want to do. Like for my son, he wanted to work on trucks. He wanted to be a mechanic. I'll put it that way. And I got him a job working on buses, and I said, "Son, during your lunch break, you go sit in the area where the people that drive the buses eat lunch." And then, you can ask, and call them Mister, call them Miss, whatever. Just get in there. You're in there. You got the job. You're making 18.50 an hour. You got the job, and be the best that you keep your good manners up. I don't care if you do cuss. You know, while you have that job, it's almost like you train your mouth how to talk, so that when the top big guy, because you're going to meet him one day, you have to. The top big guy in that part of the city comes in. You get up, hi sir, how you doing? All that kind of good stuff. Okay, and you're training them how to talk to people. Tell them to look the person in the eye. If you have jeans and you're a jean person, keep your make sure that your jeans are clean. Wear a button-up shirt, not a polo shirt, a real live button-up shirt. Once you get on the job, you be the example because they want to hire people who is going to be leaders. And not too many people say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir anymore. So that right there shows that you have the initiative to be a leader. Okay. So anyway, so look at this. It says McDonald Jacobs, accounts and consultants. McDonald Jacobs accounts and now we were at Portland Waterworks, right? Gene Andre's name. Okay, accountant bureau, water contact. And then this tells you who to contact. And then you make up a name for yourself. And I tell everybody, I don't care what city, state, country you in, tell them that Miss Janice at Shift Job Connections sent me to you. That's the reference. And then they get back in contact with me. But have my if they already have my link from I'm thinking of Miss Janice Shift Job Connection right now. MissJanice.biz, then I already know that they're in. I already know that they want to have contact with me. I already know that because it goes on and on and on. Like one young man was about to be um, what is it called? Homeless. He said homeless, but he had a little bit more time. Anyway, so he was about to be homeless, and he said that his roommate is going to move to like Korea or somewhere like that. And I said, "Don't you have a place in your name? Is the place?" No, I asked, "Is the place in your name?" And he was like, "No." And I said, "Well, do this. Call 211." And I think 211 is on everybody's phone. It's supposed to be international. 211 and then dial push the dial whatever the green phone and then but I do it first. I do whatever they ask for first. If they want to be an accountant, I go online first, do all the footwork, get the contact person. And then, so I'm where do you live? What city? What it's international. And I tell them to put their for their reference, put my name. But you also have to say 10 positive things, 10 positive characteristics that you have. And they're like, okay. And I tell them right on the phone, if you don't do that and the person call me, I'm sorry. But if you don't follow through with me, and I'm helping you, and you don't follow through with me, I'm not going to offer you. I'm not going to give you them a good reference. I'll say I'll call. I'll have to call you back after I get their file. And if they never send me the file, I never call them back. Because if people want to work, I find them jobs. I don't just. I mean, I find them careers. I don't just find them a job. And that's the mindset we have to have because of what we're doing. But if they do the Miss Janice dot biz first, they in. They you will not only get a job. I got your mindset thinking about how to make this the business that we're in because it's an online business. The business that we're in is so simple and it's doing basically what I'm doing. Because every time someone calls in or texts me, Miss Janice, do you have any job offerings? Do you know anybody that's hiring? I'm like, what do you want to do? If they don't text me back, I don't keep running after them. I need to know what you want to do so I can find you a career at the age that you are. And there's some young people out there that are looking for careers. They're not just wanting to work at McDonald's. And well, I don't. It's not nothing wrong with McDonald's because I would eat there. That's how I got to know how it works. Doctors eat there. Doctors eat at Popeye. Business owners eat at uh, Skippers. You know, I mean, the when I worked at Goodwill, there was psychiatrists, doctors, and they would come in my Goodwill. And I say mine like I own the store, but they would come into Goodwill and they would talk to me and just tell me how nice the environment is and stuff like. Anyway, I don't want to make this long, but I'm just trying to show you how it works. You go to a place that's always in always. You know, they won't never turn down. I mean, tear down a school bus station. They won't ever tear down a post office. They won't ever turn down CDL license, truck driving schools. They won't ever tear those down because and then in 10 years all they're doing is upgrading the buses. All they're doing is and you have to learn more. So the CDL certificates will change. Let me show you something else. Anyway, I want you to be aware that hold on. And now I remember how to do it. I know why it keeps changing and coming back because I'm staying in the same whatever this is called right here. Tab. It went back there. See, it's right here. So I left it somewhere. Oh no, where is it? Oh, okay. I got to remember this. This is my new, and it kept following me, but I lost it again. But I know you can hear me. Okay, so I'm going to let you go. But if you have any questions, sir, my connection is missjanice.biz, and that's how everyone gets to me. You don't have to buy anything. You just how you get to me. Okay. Let me see if I can shut this off. Oh, I don't have to hang up. I figured out how to do it. It says show webcam because I wanted to show you how important it is to find out what they want to do. Like one young man, I asked him, whatever job you want to do, I'll make sure that I get it for you. And he wanted to be a forklift driver. So this is the Waterworks, right? I gotta hide my camera again. Okay. And then see it's searching. And if it doesn't, if it has it and they're not offering it, search results for forklift, press releases, City of Portland document city. Okay, so now look at this. Federal and state laws. Five, assist with our. If I leave this here, I won't do that. I changed these, and that's an app. You get it from the App Store. So you got to have Google Chrome, sir. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. I'm gonna put it right here. That's my. This is how I got this. I just clicked on this right here. All of them will show up, and then it says more. So you can get as much as you want, and they're free. They're free. And then how you get to change it? You go here. See? Hey, I think I'm gonna use that one for a while. Okay, let's see if we can bring the camera back. It says show the webcam, Alt W. And I'm doing it this way so I can learn these. And there is a way there you go. I like mine over here. I don't know why. Because up here it seems like it's in the way. Okay, so you just have to know that anything, and you'll get ideas. Like I was telling you earlier, how on your first text, I was telling you how Father had gave me this opportunity to just do this, to get online, to make a business online. You just sit in front of the computer and you start talking to God. How can I make money doing what I already do? I was already doing this. But one day I just asked him how to make money. And in my files here was this one, creating your perfect lifestyle business. I was already helping people. But now I just enjoy it even more. So it's whatever you do. That's why I always send that link out first. Okay. Now I know I proved myself. Look at this. On screen Class C special equipment type rate, Londell trailer or tractor, port to port. $159 an hour, crane or rotator, port to port. $636 an hour, Class C dollies, flat rental rate, only 159. Forklift, 5,000 pounds, cap, flat rental rate. So what I do is, you see how they're selling these for that amount? Towing and private property impounds, municipal tolls and stuff like that. What you do is you go here. Now, some people won't. Oh, it showed up. I said, oh, control W. Okay, some people won't want to go through all of this. Portland Bureau of Transportation. See, where do we start at? We started at Waterworks. And so what I usually do is I tell them, I'm going to find the job that you want. You want to be a forklift? Are you sure? You sure that's what you want? And they'll go, yeah, I'm sure. See, they don't know how powerful you are just because you have an online business. You have an online business, and all I do is I even invite people in my business online, and I show them how to make web pages with the equipment, which is called a toolkit. We get a toolkit for $7, one time fee. And then, but while you're doing what you're doing, you go through I mean, you're already doing it. You're already helping people to find a job, but you continually put in there how to contact you to help you to do what you do better, and then to help you to get paid. Now, it doesn't matter whether people pay me or not, because look, I was already doing it. But I just know how God works. Okay, so let me finish showing you what I do. Portland Bureau of Transportation. Now we're at the Portland Bureau of Transportation, and then they have a search engine. So what you do is you take this here, and it said municipal toll rates. They start off with toll rates, but now we're at another place where you can find a job. PDX streets and infrastructure. Future PDX. PDX, that's another word for Portland, on the go. And you find the person a job. You just keep doing what I'm doing and I'm showing you so that they can contact you personally. That's how it works. I don't have no other way to explain it to you. So they're going to do one or two things. They're going to either put their email address, they're going to watch a video and put their email address in it, or they're going to do like you just did and just have to wait until I find out that somebody emailed me. Because look at my emails. I don't know if it's going. Wait, I want to change this. Okay. 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 Remember, go down here and you go. No, Alt Shift F. Well, I know the camera's on because it's right. I mean, I know it's still on, but it's not on the page that I'm on. And I tried to stay on the page, the same page. So was it Alt W? No. Control W?